I'm the second born in the family of 9 children. My father died long time ago. So when my father died, I was in a grade 2 pupil at Kakapulu Primary School, and my education was cut off because my father was the only provider in the family. The pressure family increased, and I had to undergo the female genital mutilation among the several other girls in the family. And I remember how it was painful to me. I remember the process was painful. As an old woman, took a piece of sharpened blood and I used it to cut off my clitoris. This is the place in the year 2001 where I was circumcised. Then after the circumcision was done, I was taken to that tree. In our culture, when a lady was circumcised, you were supposed to be covered. Not all people will come and see you. For the duration of the month that you are supposed to heal. Because after the circumcision, you need to tie your neck, then walking just like this, slowly, so that you are not supposed to do like this. When you do like this, you will not heal well.
But some of our communities still in the nation still practice it, and it is sad to know that Jane comes from a community that still practices FGM.
This is for gideri. We call it gideri. This is chai. This is meat with rice. It's mixture. And then for me, like a father, I go to buy another girl. I married second wife. So when you have a lot of wives, you are very rich because the other wife can bring 3 girls, the other one bring 4, the one bring 5. So when you have 5 wives and you have a lot of girls, for every that woman, you are very rich. So when you sell 10 girls, you're okay.
My brother told me that a group of people in the river who were drinking alcohol with my family and my uncles. And he had a conversation between my family and the suitor who wanted to marry me, that I was to be married the following day.
And those other, my first sister was already gotten married, and I knew the other sisters are still young. Then I assumed that this marriage is going to be for Jane, and Jane was my sister who used to love me. Others they beat me.
My family was planning to marry me off. He had 3 wives, which I was supposed to be the 4th wife, and I did not want to go to that family. So I decided to run away.
Can you help me get home? Jay.
He found me in the veranda when I was after traveling from Baringo, and he took me like a daughter.
And it was raining. She was shivering. I took my sweater and I gave her. She was so much appreciative. It is now better. I'm feeling better. And I've agreed to go with you. I told her, are you going with me? I've agreed to go with you. I refused all other people, but now I'm going with you.
In fact, I was refused from class 1.
Yeah.
The class 1 teacher said, no. Did you?
Yeah, I talked to her, yeah.
She refused it completely, and she said, no, this is our own. I don't think those people will not understand. So he refused it completely, and then that lady will decide to take me to class 2. The one that we went to school. I don't know, she did not even, I don't know if she explained for you.
So when she first tried to come to school, the headmaster didn't want her to be here because she was old?
Headmaster refused, and another teacher said, we don't want a big girl to come to my class. He refused. And then I told the headmaster, let me handle her. Because if somebody has said, I want to learn, let us help. He told me, do that duty. So I do that duty. I teach my class and I teach her. Teach my class and I teach her. Until he complete class 3, so that class 4 I fed to class 4 teacher. Class 4 teacher love her and say she is a good girl. She do well. So all teachers love her from that time.
And did you know her story? Did you know her background? Why she was here?
Background, she was a maid for that madam.
Nilikuwa nasomea the other classes. Ilikuwa ni ya udongo. Na ukikasa zingine na ikinyesha, unastukia mtoka anarionia. Sawa sawa. Walikalia ile kiketi wewe unakalia. Ile desk ni moja, the teachers are the same. The desk is the same and the class is the same. It is only to believe and you trust yourself and be disciplined. Is that true? And you work hard.
It is very hard. It is very hard that even if you just cross-check around, you will find that girls are very few. The environment still don't value girl children. These children who are girls, they tend to neglect them. They tend to shun away. They believe that they'll get married, then they bring some dowry back home.
This is St. Elizabeth, the rescue center, where I was rescued in 2014 after finishing my exam to Form 4, high school exam. One day I was sitting there. I was having that uniform that you have. I was having those books. And I was reading those subjects that you're reading. So there is nothing different. It's only to work hard.
When we take these girls in this program, we try to empower them so that they can become future leaders and better women in society. So what we do, we try to delegate responsibilities to them so that we are teaching them how to become responsible people when they get out of here, because they'll have to be on their own. So they have to also know how to take care of themselves.
We in Kenya have about 43 ethnic communities. And the communities earlier on used to practice the female genital mutilation as part of their culture or cultural practices. But with time, that faded, especially with the introduction of the Christianity and maybe other faiths. But some of our communities still in the nation still practice it. And it is sad to know that Jane comes from a community that still practices FGM.
Where's mom? Kawa? Agiyatat kayo ningo kifungueni. Where is the key? Oh. My mom is waiting us at home.
What is this, Jane?
Huh? Oh, this is our house where we were living before.
He was raising cattle.
When I came back and I knew the importance of the education, I had to tell my mother. There is no need for the children to go and raise the cattle. That allow them to go to school. But I did not struggle too much in Nicholas because they knew that is a boy. It is only the charity, we struggle too much in charity because she's a girl and she can go and get married and bring the kettles. But when I told my mom, I want Nicholas to go to school, it was a bit complicated.
Tell me, who was this, Jane?
This is our last born who is following Nicholas Kiplimo. Yeah, and because we came home and we did not see her, we decided to come and see in the school. And this is the school. Ay, alam din na sai.
Alam din na yung garam.
Ay, chame ya kito mo chilo una sai lo mutaja lo maraga mutiari da iba.
Oh, mucho maño.
Huh?
Mucho maño. Mucho maño.
Okay, let me explain. Can I explain it? She's saying, okay, she really wanted me to be circumcised because she did not know the meaning of the education. But after I ran away from the early marriages and I came back after going to school and build the houses, doing this all, I realized now the importance of the education. And now I don't want the rest of my girls to be circumcised again because I've seen the importance of the education. That is what he was saying like this, I don't want.